like J.Brock, cause I can score with a second on the clock.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy J.Brock. It's Clapitup LA. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got the homie K Rich up in here, straight out of the East Side Low Bottoms. The boy Mike, son, come on, man. Come on now. He's been going viral on top of viral, well over 50 million views on TikTok. But there's three things that you got to understand about K Rich. Not one, not two, but he has 3 college degrees, y'all. Y'all got to put some respect on his name. He is the creator of South Central University. Shout out to Killer Cam, where the mission is to not only inspire the youth, but also our peers and the OGs before us. So make sure y'all tap in and get y'all some merch and pay attention to the movement. K Rich.
My boy, J.Brock, what it do, man?
What's happening, man? What's happening with you, man?
Man, you know me, I'm just grinding, living, like just, you feel me? Just trying to make it, you know? That's all it is.
All the time.
All the time.
Straight out of the East Side Low Bottoms, man.
The Lows, man, that's a legendary special place.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they know.
They don't. But that's why we here, like,
yeah.
Cause like when I say the Low Bottoms and I'm popping in, I'm posting in my caption, and I'm popping in when I'm out, they like the Low Bottoms. I get people coming up to me like, where exactly is the Low Bottoms at?
Yeah.
Like, so that just show you like how, like segregated we are, like as far as like we in our own world, like, and then the fact like you know when I was growing up, like, cause I moved to Inglewood like in high school and stuff like that. So coming from the Lows, like I was just living a regular life. When I got like down the street 10, 15 minutes, I'm like, it's a different world.
It's a different world because I grew up in Inglewood, but Magic had me with the demos, so it was always just natural, for you know what I'm saying, for that to occur. So I speak on what it is to be from the East Side Low Bottoms. How do you like the term Eastie? Is that something that you feel like you embody?
Man, so a lot of people, they be like, you Eastie. They look at it in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like me, like I'm Eastie. Like this, like I'm from where I'm from. Like, like I'm a product of my environment in a sense. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Like that's just where I was raised. That just, you know, that's just how I brought up. So Eastie to me is like, that's home.
It's normal.
It's normal.
Okay, so if you could describe what it is to be Eastie, describe what that is.
To me, being Eastie is just like having no filter, like, bro. Like, in a sense, just having no filter. So with me, like, no filter meaning, like, you know, people be like, Eastie, they think of it as bad way. He got no filter, he burnt out, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have no filter towards my dreams. Like, like I'm going to kick the door down. Like, if you don't want to let me in, I'm kicking the door down. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, all them, get out the way. I'm coming. That's how I look at Eastie to me. Like, because we were just taught, like, just go for it. Like, you feel me? So that's just my philosophy on it. Like, Eastie is just being undeniable.
That's right. I feel that being undeniable because you got to have some type of, like, grit about what you got going on.
Grit. Like I say, we don't even know we got the grit. Like, that's just how we... But like when you see other people and how they move, you be like, you don't got no fight in you. You don't got no fight in you. Like you gonna lay down. And that's not where we come from. Like you feel me? It's a funny story that I say about the East. Like, you know, a lot of people from the East, if you from the East, you play for the demos, Jeff.
For sure.
You feel me?
The greatest.
The greatest. And like, just to give you an analogy on it, like, you remember that dirt field over there?
Yeah, never forget it.
Like, so a lot of people, they playing on grass. Like, we on pure dirt. Roll, dive, get up and sprint. Hair, dusty, everything. But that's just what we was. So I remember one game, Coach Mike, Big T, this is junior midget.
Rest in peace, Big T, man.
Rest in peace, Big T, man, a demo legend. So it was one game, like, we played the Chargers. They had, like, 3 tall dudes. Like, one of them was Jamie. You know Jamie? One of them was Jamie. They had, like, 3 tall dudes. And then he, like, I played DN at the time. He, like, I need you to play safety this game. So I don't know what to do at safety. They tell me they gonna run this one play, bro, and like stop this shit. You feel me? So they ran the play. I got to pick whatever. So then middle of the game, that play was shut down. So they didn't have nothing. He like go to linebacker. I'm like, what do I do at linebacker? He said you'll figure it out.
Oh man,
you feel me? And that right there, that was like a pivotal moment in my like growing up. He like, you got to figure it out, bro. Like, no matter what, like, you easy, you going to figure it out. Your instincts going to kick in. But a lot of people, they want people to tell them how to do this, how to do that. Like, you'll figure it out. And just, you feel me?
That's a fact. See, in this life, a lot of the time, especially when you get grown, bro, when you go to school, it's only so much school is going to teach you.
School, I'm going to tell you, like you said, I got 3 degrees. School, really the only thing school really did was keep me out the streets. It kept me out the streets. Honestly, like I could look like a person who loves school. Like he got 3 degrees, he love being in like really school, like kept me out the streets. Like I got homies that I done caught the bus with every day. They done spent the night at my house. Moms be cooking breakfast. 20 years, 30 years, smack. You feel me?
Young age too.
Coughing, smack.
Yeah.
So it's like, even football in school, like that kept me away from all the drama because during the summer, you know it's hot. During the summer, I got to go to practice. We got 2 of days. I'm going all day. By the time I get back to the block, I'm finna go to sleep. Like, you feel me?
Facts,
I'm finna go to sleep.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I just say, like, school, like you say, school can't teach you everything. Like, you can have a person that have all the education in the world, but, like, don't have no common sense, don't have no street smarts. And it's like, street smarts, it, like, helps you in the business world. It helps you, because at the end of the day, in the business world, these are just, like, ruthless, cutthroat businessmen.
Facts.
Like, the only thing about it, they not shooting you or beating you up. They messing you over in them deals and them contracts and laughing behind it. Like,
and you know what? Today's society isn't as tough as it was when we were younger. And I feel like that's not really a good thing. Because you got to think about it, bro. When you really jump out into the real world, like you said, the business world, bro, it's every man for themselves, dog eat dog. If you can't handle it, you won't make it.
And that go back to growing up on the east side. If you couldn't handle growing up on the east side, like, cause like when I was junior clinic, you know, you like 5, 6 years old. Like at the end of the day, we all born with love. We all got a kind heart, loving. But like when you get out there, it's like it's gonna be somebody that's gonna test you. So growing up, seeing that at a young age, I had to adapt fast.
Yeah.
All right, this was going on. Yeah. So as you grow up, you like, ain't nobody finna play with me, ain't nothing that like, you feel me? And that go for the same thing in the business world.
Was there a learning curve though? Because like when I was a kid, I wasn't, especially when I first got into football, I wasn't him. You feel me?
Yeah.
It took Magic. It took Coach TD. Shout out Uncle Deuce. It took them to really like take me to the side and practice with me, in order to get better. So was it like that for you?
Man, was it? Yeah. That's the crazy that you said that because so during clinic, you know, we got some greats that play for the demo. I played with like Corey Butlers, Jeremiah's, Nugget, all them. You feel me? So it was dogs. So I remember like my first year, I balled out, whatever, and then I missed a year. And then I came back. We won the championship that year. Yeah. But the crazy part about this story is we had like a scrimmage game in the Valley. That's when we was in the Valley League before we went to Snoop League. And we had like a coaching change like right before that scrimmage. Bro, I sat on the sideline the whole game, bro.
Terrible feeling, ain't it?
Bro, the whole game. Yeah. So I just remember driving back with my mom. I'm in the back seat crying. Like, my mom's, that kind of like messed her up because she like, I don't want him to play football. Like,
going through that.
Crying. So, boom. We ended up winning the championship that year. I ended up starting every game on the line that year. Boom. Yeah. So, like, then after that, I just had to keep elevating. But that just gave me the underdog mentality. So, after that, like, you couldn't even get me off the field. Hey, take a break. What? I'm in here. Like, you feel me? I'm in here. And then that just taught me how to, like, ain't nothing given to you. You got to go take it. So then at the end of it, by the time my junior mid year, I walked out of the banquet with 3. I was the only one walk out with 3 trophies. So it's just like, a lot of times you don't know what people go through to get there. Like, people see your accolades and your success, like, oh, you got 3. Like, bro, like, it was a grind. Like, I had to, like, fight for my name. Like, you feel me? So like I said, that just taught me a lot right there.
That's a good thing that you say that because, like they say, pressure busts pipes, but it also make diamonds. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. He took that situation as a young kid, and instead of running away from it, he went back to it, and it molded you into what you needed to be.
It's crazy because look, I was tired of being a lineman. Like I wasn't even fat. I wasn't even fat, but it was just like we gonna throw him on the line.
That was the toss away position.
Like we gonna throw him on the line, block.
Yeah.
And then, like, one year I was in the house, I used to throw the football up in the air. Or my mom would go out there, we would play catch on the east, play catch. Yeah. She'd be on the porch, I'd be in the street, she'd just throw it to me, catch it. I said, I'm playing receiver next year. Yeah. And I ended up playing receiver, going for, like, probably, like, 10 tubs the next year after that.
Oh, went crazy.
But it's just, like, that's the thing. You just got to, like, with anything, you got to put your mind to it. Like, you're gonna get told no a million times. I got told a million. I got told no a million times, bro. Like I couldn't even count how many times people have told me no. But like, it don't faze me because you need that one yes and you gonna win.
That's all it takes. It's always just like you one conversation away from changing everything.
Everything.
Yeah. So speak on something that's relative to the East that nobody would experience anywhere else. Growing up as a kid, you got the candy houses, you got the ices, stuff like that. Speak on something on the East you can't get nowhere else.
Man, listen. We don't even need an alarm clock on the East.
Do we have the chickens?
You already know. Look, the cold part about me, my neighbors next door, chickens up 5, 6 in the morning. Cuckoo, all that. like it's Saturday, I'm trying to sleep in. Chickens, they gonna wake you up, then you just up for the day. You feel me? And then you got the tamale.
Yeah, to my man.
So you don't even need an alarm clock. Now we gotta set our alarm clock about 3-4 times. Like I gotta wake up at this time. Yeah. On the East, you're waking up, bro.
Yeah, facts. All the time.
It's too much going on. if that don't happen, then you got your neighborhood dope fiend. They knocking on your door trying to take out your trash for $1.
Man, think about that as a kid. Seen that as a kid. Did that traumatize you though?
No, because it was regular.
It was normal. Okay.
It was regular. As I got older, I started knowing this shit is not regular. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. But to us, it was just like, oh, Johnny, that's Johnny. He just want $1.
Right.
No, don't take out the trash. Here go $1, bro. You feel me? Yeah. So it was just that shit was just regular, bro. Yeah.
So what would you say is that one thing, the scariest situation that you had coming up that taught you a lesson, real?
Man, it was crazy. So it was my cousin. It was his prom, right? Mm-hmm. So we on the East. He got the champagne party or whatever. So the store was on the end of the corner. Yeah. So they needed something for his prom. They forgot something. They needed something. Yeah. So I used to always run to the store, as a young kid. The store was right there. Yeah. So I'm gonna go. Cause when you're young, you want to do it by yourself. Go to the store, I got it.
Got it, for sure.
But for some reason, my mom, she you don't know what to get. Cause it was some particular. Mm-hmm. She's you ain't gonna know what to get. I'm Mom, let me go. I'm just trying to go to the store by myself. Mm-hmm. So then my mom nah, I'm gonna come. So we walking, boom, we walk to the store, boom. So we go to the store, we get out the store. Soon as we walking out the store, bro, I promise you, right in front of us, somebody hop in the middle of the street and start busting out the car. Boom, boom, boom. So we run back in the store. I'm oh, this is real.
Yeah.
I'm literally seeing them busting. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So now I'm oh, this is real. This is
It's life.
It's life.
But is that something that you consider normal too, or is that something that?
No, it ain't normal. I'm gonna tell you why it ain't normal. Yeah. Cause I was in college in Minnesota my last year when I was doing my grad year. Mm-hmm. So people that's not from the hood, they fascinated with it. You feel me? So I remember I was talking to one of he was a white kid. He was on my team though. He was white or whatever. He's K Rich, well, dude, he's man, you from LA? You from LA? Whatever. He have you ever seen somebody get shot? Bro, I was just talking off of I was just talking. I'm bro, I see that all the time, bro.
And they was
bro, I'm bro, I done seen somebody brain splattered, and kept walking it was nothing. And he amazed, what? Are you serious? Yeah. And then that was another time where I'm dang, this ain't normal.
Yeah, yep.
But you think it's so normal because you see it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I seen his reaction to what I was saying. Mm-hmm. I was the person in the situation, but he reacted harder to me saying it than me being in the situation. Yeah. He are you serious? He really asking me are you serious? I'm bro, this is regular. Bro. Anything else? You feel me?
What type of eye opener was that for you though? Because sometimes you don't really know what somebody else's perspective is until you there and you can see that their reaction or what their perspective is on that.
It was an eye opener, but it just gave me confirmation. I'm cut from a different cloth.
There you go. Okay.
You feel me? It just gave me confirmation. You here with him, and you had to defy all these odds. Mm-hmm. He probably everybody go through their struggles, but he didn't have to go through nearly as much as what I went through just growing up in the area I grew in. So that just gave me confirmation, bro, you golden. You gotta hold yourself as gold. You a golden child. Bro, you made it this far. So you feel me? That's how I just looked at it.
Do you feel like people have kind of stereotyped you because of the area you came from?
That's crazy. You say that too. The same college, right? Yeah. So I go there for the little grad, whatever. So I pulled my hamstring in camp. So hamstring that take 2-3 weeks.
That's a minute.
Yeah. So then boom, I get back healed. We got a big game coming up. This is playoff implications on the game. Yeah. So it was me and my other boy from Chicago. Yeah. He was raw at corner. He had a bounce back from a D1. He got into it, whatever. Yeah. We both. I'm at safety at corner. We raw, but they playing with us, right? Yeah. So then the coach told us something. Like that week we had that big game. The coach like, hey, we want both of y'all to come in a meeting. So we like, okay, they want us to play this week because, but the way he broke it down, he didn't want to say it, but he was like basically, like y'all are secret weapons. He was basically, he really was saying like, they don't know we got some niggas.
Oh,
that's what he was saying.
Wow.
That's what he was really saying.
Yeah, that's
like,
deep.
I'm smart, so I could kind of, like the way he talking, I'm like, that's what he's saying. So then that week I'm practicing, boom, I'm balling. Like at practice, I'm like, it's my time. You feel me? So then he called me up like, hey, K Rich, come here. I'm thinking he gonna tell me how good I've been doing or whatever. Bro, so you know how the coaches have like a meeting at like 6 in the morning, they go over. He like, yeah, in the meeting. So this whole meeting was basically about me. It was like in the meeting, they told me you're from Los Angeles, like, woo, woo, woo. And you have to pick a side.
Huh?
Like, you have to pick a side. Like, you feel me? Like, you know, blood, crip,
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Yeah. Like, blood, crip. He like, you got to pick a side and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Like, I'm so smart playing dumb. I'm like, huh? Like, what you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, our colors was green. He said, you got to pick a side, red or blue. I said, I don't know what you talking about. I bleed green.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, that was nice. That was nice.
Like, but he knew I was messing with him, but I'm like, bro, I'm not finna entertain that. Like, so what that taught me is like, bro, no matter where you get in life, bro, like, cause me, like, not like that, I'm not gonna change up who I am. Like, I'm not gonna get in a building and get all, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna be me. So I'm like, no matter where you at in life, bro, where you grow up and your past is always gonna come back to you.
Yeah.
No matter where you at. It's always gonna come back, bro. Yeah. And it's gonna be the time where you the most focused, most locked in. Like your opportunity is right there. In your past, in your situation you grew up, it's gonna try to come back and get you. Like, and it came back and got me, but I was so much older and wiser, I just took it for what it was.
Bro, that was intelligent.
You feel me? I took it for what it was.
That was extremely intelligent for you to not fold in that situation and say, I bleed green. He wasn't expecting you to say that.
I said, I bleed green. I laughed and jogged off. Got back to my game.
I bleed green.
Yeah. But he didn't know I was talking about I'm a demo.
Yeah. I'm already knowing that natural aspect of it. He ain't knowing. It's been since the roots.
Yeah, it's been since the roots. Like, so like I said, that's just my foundation, bro. Like that's everything to me. Like, you feel me? Like when you see me giving back to the community and everything. Think about when I was young, I used to be on the block all day. I had the basketball court. Everybody in the hood used to be out, used to be playing basketball, football in the street, sideline pop, all that.
Before social media.
See, nowadays, these kids is on social media. Like, they don't even know about being outside, hide and go seek, football in the street, all that. You feel me? Like, or even just riding your bike, going to the. As long as you in by the street lights, you good.
You
like,
good on me.
They couldn't even tell you what that meant. Like, get in by the street light. What? Like, you feel me? So that was just the foundation of everything, and it just like, you feel me?
That's what builds the character too. A lot of character is built playing basketball in the streets. Bro, you can play basketball all day long.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, this is a funny story, bro. So I'm getting beat, right? I'm like 15. I'm like probably 13.
Yeah.
This nigga, he like 18.
Oh,
like,
man.
he beat me. Whoop. Then he say some off the wall stuff. I ain't even gonna say it on camera. He say something off the wall.
Yeah.
Bro, this is just the East in me.
Yeah.
Bro, I go in the house. I live in an apartment. I go in the house. I walk up the stairs, right?
Yeah.
I open the door, bro. I grab every knife in the kitchen.
Oh,
I grab
the basketball game.
Bro, because he said some stuff like that really get you there.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
Everybody hold me back. I'm hot. Like, I just,
no.
I just throw all it. Like, everybody hold me back. I can't do nothing, so I just throw all the knives in the street. Like, fuck it. Like,
man.
But that's just a situation on it. Now, you feel me? That's a small situation, but that's just. You feel me?
It could go. It could go there.
It could go either way.
Thank God it didn't.
It didn't.
On me. Thank God it didn't.
But you know, that's just a little story.
Yeah, no, I feel that, man. But you know, a lot of the time, that's just what we know. Like, we get mad and it's up from there. You feel what I'm saying?
So now, like, I said that story to say this. So now, like, when a situation occurs, like, bro, I sit back and I just, like, I'm not finna let nobody trick me on my spot, bro.
That's right.
Nobody. Like, I know where I'm headed. I know my goal. I know my vision. So you can say the most outlandish stuff to me, I'll just laugh. Like,
you learn right there.
Like, you're nothing. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have nothing going on. Like, that's how I look at it. Like,
you gotta have that confidence within yourself, because the thing is, somebody is always gonna say something about you,
always.
whether you like it or not. And if you ain't secure within yourself, it's always gonna bother you, and it's always gonna take you out of your situation. So that's good that you was even able to experience that to now understand. So when coach coming at you like that, you like, bro.
So I'm like, bro, like you don't even know the half.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
You want to know that? I'm not even gonna give you that. You gonna have to pay for that. You feel me?
You gotta pay for that. Hey, so also I gotta talk about bro walking. Listen, if y'all ain't seen this, y'all gotta go to his TikTok, man. He walked across the stage. Hit his squabble. He lit the whole place up. Wave your head, turn up, everything.
Man.
And then who was the lady who tried to hit her squabble with
That
you?
was the president.
Oh, yeah. He turned
school.
the president up.
That was the president. You want to know a crazy story about that, though?
Yeah.
Why I was so turned?
Yeah.
Because, bro, like, I had got out of jail like a day before that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, it was just like all the odds was against me. Like, it was just like everything at once. Like, right when I'm at that big moment I done worked for, I seen it all like damn near crumbling down on me, like, and it wasn't because of me. It was just because of like the city I was in, like they was like racist, like you feel me. So, like, and they was just poking at me right before poking, and then I ended up in jail. Like, so the crazy part about that story that don't nobody really know, bro. I'm in jail. My family is on a plane on the way to see me.
Oh, that's deep. Yeah.
They on a plane on the way to see me.
Yeah.
I'm like calling mom. She like, bro, like what happened? Like, no, I ain't even calling mom. The homies is like got my phone. They call it, oh, he in jail. Whoop.
Yeah.
So, boom. So look, this the funny part about it. So like when you get there, they like, oh, you gonna have court in the morning. You gonna be gone. Yeah. Like so I'm like I'm gonna do my night. Like fuck it, like do my night. Yeah. Bro, the next morning I wake up. It's like 9. You know, you get to like out there by like 12 o'clock. If you ain't went to court, nigga, it's over. Like so it get like 12. I'm like. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just still wondering. It's like 3 o'clock, bro. Mind you, this is the craziest thing. Mind you, this is the final week. I have a final essay due that day at 6 o'clock that I ain't even started because I'm a type of person that do stuff last minute. Yeah. Like I have a final at 6 o'clock. I ain't even started. I'm in jail still. It's like 3 o'clock. Wow. So like I'm calling moms. I'm like, man, they ain't even got me out of here. Whoop. And then something just ring in my head like, bro. I seen the lawyer number on the little thing right there. I said, call this lawyer real quick. Yeah. Boom. Lawyer. So basically what the lawyer was saying, he not going to go to court today because it's juvenile day. I'm like, out of all days, bro. Boom. He like, you know what? Just pay the bail. He going to be his own lawyer today. Just pay the bail. You going to go to court, plead, whatever. Whoop, get up out of here. So, bro, by the time I get out, it's like 4:50. I got to write a 5-page essay by 6 o'clock. So the homie picked me up. From jail. He finna take me home. I said, bro, take me to the library real quick. Yeah. He like, what, the library? Like, you feel me?
That homie got out of jail straight to the library.
Bro, hey, straight to the library, bro. I don't even know what I typed about. Boom, bro, like 5:55. It's finished. Print it out, go turn it in. And that was like then I was like, I graduated. So basically I'm saying all that to say, bro, it could be everything against you. It's gonna always be like the gravity pulling you back. Yeah. You gotta just find a way to just win. Yeah, man. Find a way to win.
Okay, getting in trouble, you naturally gain doubters. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro, this go back from high school. Bro. Yeah. Like I done got kicked out of high school. I done got kicked out of the same school twice in high school. Like you feel me? And at that point, I seen like it could switch fast.
Yeah, like, they come from supporting, just knocking you down as much as they can.
Like, oh, he's nothing. Yeah. I had parents don't hang around him. Now they parents, you need to be around him. Right. Like,
okay, now you have thick skin, but did any of that ever hurt your feelings?
Like when I was young in high school, like, I don't lie, at first it did. But then I just put on that marathon and that old Nipsey. Yeah. And it was over.
Rest in peace, Nip.
It was over. Like, that I don't give a fuck. All them songs, fake niggas don't show me love, that love, all that. I was banging that like religiously every day. Like I was banging it. Like so I kinda like tricked my mind. Like I'm gonna make it. Like and I'm gonna make them eat every word they said.
That's right.
So
and that's a beautiful thing because you are big on being yourself regardless. And bro. We gotta give a shout out to Marshawn Lynch because that's another guy who is his self regardless. He don't change the way he talk, none of that. Yeah. And look what he doing now. Yeah. That's where you can go.
But you see, like, that's what people don't understand. If you notice, he like a walking billboard. He a brand, himself. Facts. So everybody like killing him like, I'm just here so I don't get fined. He don't want to talk to y'all. But guess what? Whenever he open his mouth now,
Everybody
whenever
pay
he talk,
attention.
they paying attention. So guess
Yeah.
what? They making him richer.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't say he planned that, but it worked in his favor.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because he stayed him.
You got to look. I'm gonna tell you. You gotta stay you regardless of anything. A lot of people
Facts.
change, and then that's when you gonna look in the mirror and you can't see yourself and you lost your soul. It's over. Like it ain't no turning back.
Yeah.
So I rather lose everything being myself than gain the world by being somebody else.
It's a bar. Lose everything being yourself because you do it on. I mean, I hope I don't do nothing like that either. But you do it on your terms.
Yeah.
Not on nobody else's terms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's like a thing where it's, as I said this, you either gonna work hard for yourself or work hard for somebody else. Which one you gonna do?
Man, and that's my thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's always been my thing. Like I'm always like I want to be my own boss. I am my own boss,
That's
matter
right.
of fact.
Yeah,
but
straight up.
it just like working for somebody else, you making them rich.
Mm-hmm.
That's just modern day slavery to me. Like honestly, like you feel me. But sometimes you got to do that to get to where you're going. But you got to have a plan. If you work for somebody else, you better have a plan. Like
You got to.
Like you feel me?
Yeah.
That's just it.
So what did you major in school?
I majored in business marketing. That's
Okay.
what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, for sure.
You
Okay,
feel me?
got you. Yeah, got you. And then you got all those degrees in business and marketing.
Yeah, I got I got my AA. My AA was just in whatever. I was just trying to get out.
Yeah.
Like you feel me?
Yeah.
Then my BA was in entrepreneurship, business administration with a minor in entrepreneurship. So with entrepreneurship, that covers everything. Marketing, all that. That covers it. I'll just give you everything. And then in my with my masters, I cover with my masters I did business and man, but I'm finna give you exclusive right here on Clap It Up.
Yes, sir.
So this is exclusive. You heard it first, Clap It Up.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody heard this. Not even
Yes, sir.
probably not even my family members, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in school right now for my PhD in marketing.
For his PhD, we got to clap it up for that. Come on now. How many people you know coming out the East, I mean, even coming out the East, going to school for a PhD?
It's nobody. And my whole thing is, bro, my whole message is, bro, you could be you unapologetically. You could, you feel me? Do all that. But you could still go to school and you could still be in these rooms with people. And it's like each one teach one. So if I get in a room with somebody and I pick their brain, I'm a bring you up here with me because we need more of us up there. But a lot of times when you be talking to people, like your homies or something, since a lot of times it's just like you talking to a brick wall. When you talking to about, they'll talk about sipping lean drugs all day,
Facts.
how much a pound is, whatever. But when you start talking about some real stuff,
Construction.
they looking at you like, man, if this nigga don't shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
like you
facts,
feel me?
Facts. Like you said, you ain't got to be in the streets to be gangster.
You don't.
You can go to school.
That's gangster to me.
Yeah.
Going to school, like being in the streets is goofy to me. Like honestly, you want to go in jail with a bunch of niggas. You want to be in a coffin where you feel me? Like you don't want nothing out of this. Like we didn't beat so many odds. Like why you just gonna throw it away like that? Like go
You've
reach
seen
for the
enough of
stars.
it. You've
Yeah.
seen enough of that.
Go reach for the stars.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You
How
feel me?
many people have been shocked to see you go as far as you've went?
Man, it's crazy. Cause it be like people like that I'm close to. I could see it in their eye, like, here this nigga go again. You feel me? And that I kind of thrive off that though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I know you thought that was it.
Yeah, I'm proving you wrong. I see. My thing is this. I feel like we all need somebody to count us out because that's just gonna make us that
Bro,
much more determined.
that is where I thrive. I can have all the support in the world.
Yeah,
If I see one hater,
yeah.
I'm gonna turn it up and I'm gonna laugh like
Just
hating.
because of you.
Yeah.
Just because you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's give me my fuel.